Welcome everyone, this is Like It's 1985. In today's review I'll be taking a look at the Toys-R-Us exclusive 4-pack called Fury of Combat. This is part of the Iron Man 2 movie series. You get 4 figures, you get 2 ground assault drones, you get an Iron Man Mark 6 figure, as well as a Nick Fury figure. On the side you have some artwork here, as well as on the other side here with the drone and Iron Man. And in the back you have your usual display of the figures. So once you open up the box you'll see that 3 of the figures are included in one clear plastic tray, and Nick Fury himself is included in another clear plastic tray. Removing this tray here, you can see that there's actually a pretty nice battle scene behind here. You could probably use that as a diorama of some sort. The figures themselves and the trays are really nice. The fact that there's no twist ties holding them in. Just the way that the plastic has been molded around the figure is what's holding the figure in place. I must confess, the real reason I picked up the 4-pack is because of the 2 ground assault drones you get. Now I could have waited till they came out on individual cards, but since I also needed an Iron Man 2 Iron Man, I said why not? Plus you get a pretty good figure in Nick Fury. So starting out with the Iron Man figure. Really nice. There's not a whole lot of paint quality control issues that I can see. The reason I didn't pick up an Iron Man until now was because at the Walmart that I shop at, they really had a bad batch of Iron Man 2 Iron Man figures. So I finally got my hands on the Iron Man figure, which is nice. Standard articulation, you got a ball jointed neck, ball hinged shoulders, swivel and a bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, ab articulation. You've got the Iron Man 2 standard hips, where you can either go back or forward, or you can rotate the ball so that the hinge is facing this way and the leg can go out. You've got a double jointed bend, a really nice double jointed bend at the knee, and a ball hinged ankle. So I'm really pleased to finally have an Iron Man 2 Iron Man, so that's good. Like I say, that was one of the smaller reasons I picked up this kit, or this 4-pack. So let's take a look at Nick Fury. One of the first things I noticed about this figure is really nice is he's got this leather-looking coat, this trench coat, and it's textured so that it kind of mimics leather. And I think it probably could be removable. Let's see, maybe. But anyhow, if you open up his trench coat, you can see there's a little detail in here with a holster and a gun, which does not come out. He does have a small gun, which he holds rather loosely. A very unimpressive looking gun, if I may say so. Here is his head sculpt. So he's got a ball jointed head, and even though you can't really see the joints, it's ball hinged shoulders. Swivel and a bend at the elbow, swivel at the wrist, ab articulation. There is no waist articulation, and the hip / leg is on a ball joint, not a ball hinge joint, but a ball joint. So you've got moving front and back, out like that. Double jointed bend at the knee, and a ball hinge joint at the ankle. So really nice. The only thing I don't like about this figure is the puny weapon he gets. This is really puny looking. I don't really like it, and he doesn't really hold it very well. So other than that, looks pretty cool. He's one bad mother. Shut your mouth. So on to the main attraction, at least for me, the ground assault drones. So I'll start with this one. Now, well, they both have the same articulation, but this is really nice. As you can see, it's a tan color, and it does have some weathering to it, if that comes out on camera. It has some silver paint applications, kind of in the joints there, like for example here between the torso and the shoulder, here in the midsection. Here just above the hips, I got more silver on the shin. Really nice. I don't know if the weathering is going to show up. You can kind of see maybe a little bit of the weathering. One reviewer commented that it would be nice if they would have made one of these like a camouflage version, like a desert camouflage version. And I agree. You know, it would have been nice in this 2-pack to have one to be the standard color one and another one be the camo color. But still in all, it's really good. It's got details throughout the figure. Got a symbol there. It's got the American flag right there on the collar. It's got a star right there. And you can see the weapons are pretty well detailed as well. You can see that they even took the time to paint the bullets kind of a silver, not silver, but a gold, bronzish color. Maybe you can make out there's some wear on the barrel here. And here is the other weapon. So really cool. Articulation wise, the head can look down, not really up, mainly because there's a collar guard here. Same thing with left and right. He can look left and right, although you're hindered by the collar guard. You've got ball hinge shoulders. Shoulders can go out about like that, rotate around. There is a bend at the elbow, but that's all it is. There's just a bend. There is no swivel joint, so you can't go, side to side. You just bends, which is fine. And below the elbow joint, there is no articulation. This is one solid piece. And you can see there's a molded in hand right there. That lack of articulation does not bother me because he's holding the weapons there, which is fine. Articulation at the ab section, which is nice. No waist articulation. And as for the hips, I can go out like this. And the same deal, you can rotate the ball around. Might be hard to demonstrate on this one because the leg joint is so tight. Maybe I can, no. But anyhow, you can rotate the joint around so that you can go forward just a little bit. But you can see here, this, for lack of a better term, this front skirt, to use a Gundam Mobile Suit term, this front skirt here is going to hinder the movement forward. And back, you can go back a little bit because you can see there's a gap there where you can move it back. Now it does swivel at the hip, but like I said, due to storage or due to paint, it's really stiff and I'm not able to get it loosened up. But it does rotate. I've got it on my other figure. It is loose and it does rotate. So, and a very nice bend at the knee. What I like about this also is as you bend it, you see some more details inside, but behind the armor, almost like pistons or the inner workings of the knee area. So really nice there. Again, silver paint applications on the shin. As far as the ankle, you got a ball hinged ankle, and these sections here that are on both feet, these fold down. And what these are for is for when the ground assault drone is firing his big artillery cannon, which he can put on his back. So I've got that here. I decided to leave it off. See, there's a little peg there, and it just pegs in the back right there. There you go. Very nice. You can see it's got some silver paint apps. It does articulate just slightly like that. And on the back you can see more silver and gold. Kind of getting some glare off the light there. Silver and gold. So really cool. But like I was saying, these flaps here are supposed to steady the ground type or ground assault drone while it's firing its heavy artillery cannon due to the recoil involved in that. So that's a nice feature to have as well. Alright, so I'm going to do some size comparisons to show you how tall these ground assault drones are. And here we have a few gifts joining the ground assault drones. There is the 1-144 Asprey blue frame next to the ground assault drone, as well to the far right the Robot Spirits GNX action figure. So you can see that the Iron Man 2 ground assault drones are very much in scale with the 1/144 model kit, as well as the Robot Spirits action figure. And just another look as far as a size comparison. Here is the Mobile Suit in Action Destiny Gundam, which actually is quite short in comparison. So all in all, I really like the set. Again, if you already have an Iron Man and you're not interested in Nick Fury, you may want to pass and wait till these drones come out individually packaged. I believe they are anyways. They're going to come out sometime. In my case, it worked out pretty perfectly for me because I did not have an Iron Man 2 Iron Man, and I like Nick Fury, so it worked out for me to buy the 4-pack.